like all stables do. The ground is hard. The hay, scarred. Cobwebs cling to the ceiling. But God came here. God came near.
Look, to one side sits the shepherds. They are in awe and absolute amazement. The night watch had been interrupted by the explosion of light from heaven and a symphony of angels. You see, God goes to those who have time to hear Him. So on this cloudless night, He went to simple shepherds. When God came here, God came near.
Wide awake are Mary and Joseph. In their exhaustion has been eclipsed by wonder. They behold the face of a baby. Lord, Savior, Jesus. Majesty in the midst of the mundane. Holiness in the filth of sheep manure and sweat. God came here. God came near.
Amen.
Divinity entered the world on the floor of a stable. This baby had overlooked the universe. These rags keeping him warm were the robes of eternity. His golden throne room had been abandoned in favor of a dirty manger. God came here, God came near.
God came. But why? Why did the King of Glory come? He didn't have to, did he? But yet, he did. In coming down to see man, God made it possible for man to see God. He did the impossible to make it all possible for you and for me. God came here. God came near.
But why? Think about it. For thousands of years, men had tried to please God. And for thousands of years, He had looked God down more than He had lifted Him up. It was terrible. Because of something inside Him, inside His nature, even the holiest heroes of the Bible made mistakes. So God came here, God came near.
God came to be our sacrifice. Why? Because only in a perfect sacrifice would justify man before Him.
Amen.
He came to give us grace. Amazing grace. It's absurd. It's illogical. It's a scandal. Yes, that's grace. That's gospel. For only Jesus can love like that. God came here. God came near.
Even after generations of people had spit in His face, He still loved them. After His chosen people had stripped Him naked and ripped His incarnated flesh, He still died for them. And knowing that even today, millions will ignore Him to pursue fame, wealth, and power, God came here, God came near.
Think about it. All your prayers were heard before they were ever uttered. All your questions about death and eternity were answered before they were ever asked. Your greatest need, your need for a Savior, was met before you ever sinned. God came here. God came near.
On that first Christmas morn, God came here. On that first Christmas morn, God came near. Today, our question to you is simply this. Will you come here for Him? Will you come near to Him? You see, He came here. He came near for only one reason.
He came for you and me.